On the occasion of National Mathematics Day 2025, I just want to begin this chat. For the audience, this is Steve Venkatesh, Director of Mathematical Sciences Institute, Belagavi. So, it seems Shastra University, Tamil Nadu, has been awarding Shastra Prize in the name of Srinivasa Ramanujan. Could you please comment on the importance of such prizes?
I think it was the first of its kind
Okay.
when Shastra University announced this prize
Yeah.
given to an Indian origin mathematician in the true spirit of Ramanujan's legacy, that the recipient, intending recipient, will not be about 32 years. As you all know that Ramanujan just
Passed away.
Yeah, that was.
At the age of 32, yeah.
And if I remember, I think it was the first recipient for Shastra Prize was none other than Manjul Bhargava. And together with him, it was Colonel Soundararajan. They both
Received
the Shastra Prize. Closely on the heels of this, I would also see a significant thing happening in this regard, where Infosys came up with a Infosys Prize. That's also a very interesting thing to know.
Okay.
And this also again had that age limit.
Okay.
40 years.
This time it is
Just
40.
on the lines of Fields Medal. Okay. And so these two things will clearly tell us that for the first time, I hope, and I suppose, that mathematics is receiving this kind of attention. It's good that India, a country like ours, which has produced Ramanujan, celebrity mathematician, and also known for the talent in mathematics that India producing. And I think it's a great opportunity, and we should commend the people.
It acts as an incentive for
Definitely.
young budding mathematicians.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Can you talk a bit on the role of professional bodies in this regard to appreciate mathematics?
Yeah, maybe, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. Indian Mathematical Society was a good old institution in India. Okay, I'm told that some Ramanujan himself has published some papers in the Indian Mathematical Society. And then we had great Indian mathematicians of the day in those days, once I was told that Abhyankar's father also contributed in that, and
It's
then
IJPAM.
right, it was something like that. And to my knowledge, because my entry into this field starts from
Late
70s, okay, as a student, and then into the field. I see. By then it was Calcutta Mathematical Society was there, okay, and then Allahabad Mathematical Society, I remember. All right, and then we have now the other things too. But very significant is in the centenary year of Ramanujan birthday, we people like Professor Sampath Kumar and R. Balakrishnan, they started what is called as the Ramanujan Mathematical Society. Now you see that it has an international journal, international repute. So these are some of the bodies which I would say that they created some dent.
Yeah, they have a mandate to.
Definitely. Yeah. And so, and then the kind of Indian professionalism is totally different compared to the West and especially European mathematics.
Yeah, could you speak a bit about the global scenario?
Yeah, see, the global scenario is London Mathematical Society is one great old institution because of its legacy.
Ramanujan published.
Yeah,
with Hardy.
Royal Society, for example, and then American Mathematical Society, European Union, a lot of. See, if you look at those kinds of things, that kind of aura you may not find in Indian context.
The scale at which they operate.
Right, definitely. And in many respects, okay. But that doesn't mean that we are inferior to. I don't feel that we are in a way. We would definitely match with their caliber too. But the way that Indian approach in this regard is a bit different.
Yeah, and the professionalism.
Yeah, professionalism is quite different, but no, lot of Indian mathematicians of Indian origin are in US.
Yeah.
So, for example, idiot Zurich, we have seen MS Narasimhan as heading that institution. Then Komarolu Chandrasekharan, long back, after his stint in TIFR, he went to Zurich only.
Yeah.
So these are very.
Now I think the president of AMS.
President, yeah, you are right. Yeah, President of AMS, none other than Professor Ravi Vakil of Indian origin.
Yeah.
So, and then many people, say Manjul Bhargava, and then Akshay Venkatesh, and all these people, young people, have demonstrated that Indian talent is no less inferior.
Yeah. On these lines, I think many people consider Ramanujan as a hero for giving that respectability to the mathematics scene in India.
Exactly, yeah. See, number theory, though it is a very ancient old discipline in mathematics, pure mathematics as such, okay, but still now it is very vibrant. Thanks to the computers that have entered into the realm of our discourse, and now it is kind of a both in tandem work together now. The other day, I was listening to Ken Mono's talk. So he wanted to talk on distributions in number theory. So when you look at distributions in number theory now, during the time of Ramanujan, Erdős, and all these people, probabilistic number theory, these were the people who initiated that. Yeah. In those times, the theoretical statistics only. Yeah. They didn't have a device to look at the data and then analyze them and put a table kind of thing. Yeah. But the way now we see, the distribution of prime number theorem and then
can be visualized.
Its impact and all those things.
Yeah.
I think mathematics there are many takeaways from these kinds of innovative research that is being done. At one time, what people thought what mathematicians would do, but they are doing many exciting things now. Yeah. It is the turn of the others. Engineers have to look at mathematicians now because it is in the era of AI and all those things. Yeah. More and more of mathematics is going into data sciences and all those things. And
some synergy will emerge.
Yeah, and I think I'm told that China is investing a lot of money, encouraging people to do mathematics, especially the youngster students in their schools and then colleges. I think India should give a serious thought to these things and encourage young minds. And then we don't know. See, when Ramanujan could do something great, thanks to Hardy again, okay, the great visionary who invented.
You were saying that Hardy, I think we should offer gratitude to Hardy for reminding the Indians that his work there.
It's very, you see, we all know that when Ramanujan returned to India, it was not a very, his health was deteriorating, and then war broke out, and then Hardy said that now it's time that you should go back to India. Let us see if things improve, you can come back. We wish that you will be recovering from your
but it didn't happen.
But it didn't happen. Okay. But what happened, interesting is that one of the notebooks was left behind. He couldn't bring all the stuff that what he had with him, which Hardy discovered, and then I think that this should go back to India. That is the Ramanujan's this one, and he is not there now. Though he wanted some of his Cambridge colleagues to edit the works of Ramanujan, and then take on to all those problems and then the kind of conjectures Ramanujan had left.
Yeah, this is in addition to the last notebooks of.
Yes, see, again, when at that time, luckily, what happened? S.R. Ranganathan, the father of library science, he was visiting Cambridge. So Hardy could find him and then say that he handed over those notebooks.
Now it is.
And then, the TIFR took the responsibility of editing all that works, and then people at TIFR.
It is curated.
And then two notebooks of Ramanujan notebooks. You can see all those things. So that's a very good, I would say, a tribute that we could pay to Ramanujan. in the true spirit of, in the spirit of Ramanujan.
I believe there is a museum which has stored.
Yeah, that in Kumbakonam is, I think everybody should visit those places. I myself have not done so. Okay, I think that we should do. And then George Andrews happens to be, he goes to UK. So there, there, when he is interested in knowing what Ramanujan was doing and all this Bruce Byrne, George Andrews, Richard Ashby, and all these people in America. So they picked up these things. Okay? And before one day, before he was to leave, and then the curator there, one lady, says that there is one dilute box consisting of all Ramanujan papers. Why don't you look at this? Then he goes into that and then sees that, to his surprise, that Q series, handwritten manuscript.
So this is the story of those lost notebooks.
Yes.
Okay.
No, last notebook, no. Andrews gets this thing.
One more.
Roger Raman, all these things, RR identities.
Okay. So this you learned through Bhargava, Mysore.
Yeah, once Bhargava came to us, then it said, so see, that also inspired me to look into number theory seriously.
Okay.
And then Mysore University itself had some very good mathematicians. That department trained under the stewardship of Professor Bhargava. So we know that Professor Adiga and then my friend now, Madhav Rai, and all those people, okay. Then Vasuki right now, the chairman of the. So these people, they also, it is a pride to think about Ramanujan.
Extending the lineage,
yeah,
legacy.
And all those.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think when Ken Mono says that he is our real hero, okay, we're working on and then generalizing the Ramanujan congruences, okay, all those things. I think that we must take these areas very seriously because of the computing capabilities have also enhanced considerably with these devices. And I think that will also enable us to concentrate on quantum computing. Yeah. Quantum.
So in general, besides number theory, NBHM is supporting a whole lot of other.
Yeah, this is a very you rightly asked me this question. That NBHM was real. No country, I think, I don't know about other countries, but India exclusively around in the early 80s with the efforts of mathematicians, yeah. Then Seshadri, Narasimhan, I would say some people, okay, they try to impress the government of India then, and then they said, okay, let us establish a funding agency for exclusively for mathematics. This is National Board for Higher Mathematics. Okay. The idea is objective is to help all Indian university departments to equip themselves. The library grants were given. And then the students and teachers were given fellowships and then travel grants to attend conferences, ICMs and all those things.
So it has helped.
So yeah, in my career, in my department, I could take very liberally NBHM grants to organize the workshops and conferences and schools.
And also library equipment.
And therefore, I think mathematics that way is enjoying the patronage of NBHM as a funding agency. Not only just that, it also tries to improve the standards of teaching and research in the Indian universities.
So the budding institute like yours, the Mathematical Science Institute, what plans you think with these kind of?
See, this was just a vague idea that crept in our mind to create a sort of an aura or ambience at our place. Can we do this? Because I was for mathematics, it doesn't require much paraphernalia. It doesn't mean that we don't require funds. Okay, we do require.
And NBHM will definitely.
Yeah, but we never approached any funding agencies or any such bodies. And I have to tell you that we have completed 24 years. Doing several activities since its inception. In 2002, it was conceived. And in the year 2003, it was formally inaugurated in the Department of Mathematics of the Postgraduate Center of Karnataka University. 24 years of past, and I really, sometimes I feel I become nostalgic, okay, And thanks to the grant support I received from the institutions in and around this beautiful city, Belgaum, and people who were very kind and supportive to all our efforts. Okay, and Raman, you know it. You have been there from since day one, and to commemorate this particular year, as centenary year,
25 years.
silver jubilee year, we have our own plans. We want to improve the. We want to develop a good library. Right now, we have some 500 books or some such thing. Okay, and it is very books are very impressive, and anybody can easily spend 2 or 3 days in the library, and then have discussions with them. And then we have a small lecture hall where we conduct weekend lectures. And then this year we have last year, I suppose, 2024. We have initiated an interesting program called as internships. For the first time, we were introduced, and we have 2 interns. Okay?
At what level are you supporting?
And this is basically we look at undergrad students. We want an undergrad students to see that if there is something very promising in them, okay, catch them young. That is the objective. And so luckily we could get 2 people, or one from a girl from Kolhapur, and they should be studying in undergrad course in mathematics is one of the subjects is one thing. Even sometimes the masters also will do for us. And then luckily we could spot 2 of them, very promising. And then this internship, we want them to visit our institute, and they should work for the institute also, whatever that we do. And then because our trust area has been for the last 2 years, it has been geometry and topology, and so they should.
So they work on a small project and then
They will work for a small project we give them, and monthly subsistence we give them because they're students. Just okay, 2,000 rupees monthly we give them. Okay, we also encourage them to write and attend conferences, workshops. For that also we will separate. Now, support the travel grants and kind of things. Okay, this is a kind of an incentive,
Yeah.
and we are very happy that they are also happy and we are happy, and the students are really doing well. Okay, we have given them some problems. Okay, low dimensional topology, and then some kind of dynamical systems, etc., etc. And we want to increase the numbers.
let's hope they're thriving.
Intuitively increase. That is the thing.
Thank you very much for this.
Yeah, please, we want support and we want the funding agencies, everybody, large-hearted philanthropy, to help us to build an institution like this. It's only one of its kind, to tell you, in this part of Karnataka, and I'm sure that this will be a small effort in this direction would help us to build a strong one. And let us hope that the people would continue to support us.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
this.